So here's a dirty little secret. I love selling low-priced digital marketing services. Now that might sound crazy because you know that I preach selling high-ticket recurring revenue services to your clients and teach how to do that. I look at this as a secret weapon. What I see agencies doing is they'll go out there and they're just kind of like glorified order takers. The client comes to them and they say, hey, I need a website, or hey, you do Facebook ads, right? Can you help me with that? And they say, I sure can. And they whip out their order pad and start taking the order and say, all right, here we go. Here's the price. And they hand it over. Then they wonder why the client doesn't hire them or ghosts them. This is something that really just bothered me for a long time because I used to be that order taker. What I do now is I give options. So rather than just taking the order and saying, here's the thing that you asked for, my job is kind of like being a doctor. It's kind of like listening to what the issues and the pain points are with this business, so that way I can give them something that they actually need versus what they came for. I see agency owners get super bummed when a client buys the low end product, right? They're like, gosh, it doesn't really make a big difference for me. I wish that they would just buy bigger ticket stuff. So what they end up doing is rather than giving options, they just give something that's enough of a price point where they would feel excited if the client says yes. So the reason why I don't have that same feeling is specifically because I have a process for upselling somebody who buys the low ticket thing. If I didn't have a process to take someone who buys the low ticket offer and actually send them through the other things that we could buy, I would feel the same way. Like I would feel the same way that I'd be like, dang, they just bought the low end thing and like I don't want to do that again. So rather than taking your proposals and being just like a very one track option where you're only giving that client the option to buy like the high ticket thing, and it's like buy or die, buy this thing or go away, give them those options. Like give them several things that they could choose from based off of not just what they came to you for, but what they actually need to succeed. And what you'll find is the clients that are ready to buy the big stuff will buy the big stuff. The ones that aren't will buy the small stuff. And some people, they're gonna go the middle of the road and they're gonna pick that middle package. Now, the reason why I don't mind when a client buys the low ticket stuff is because I have a very specific process to ascend them. But most agencies just totally ignore this part. I know that within 30 days, I'm gonna be able to get back in front of them to share with them the other things that I do. Now, don't be bummed when a client buys the low end stuff. When you have a process and a system to follow through and actually get them to buy the other things, that's when life changes. This is something that you can implement in your business and make sure that your clients are buying all your stuff and continually growing the relationship with you.